I remember the first time I got in trouble in the Air Force. You see, one day in Texas, I encountered this guy, this racist guy, this ignorant person, start talking crap about Puerto Rico and about my family. And I was ignorant back then, was young, and obviously my reaction was, I clocked him. I got in trouble, I got demoted, but that taught me a very valuable lesson. Doesn't matter what you do, who you are, what your profession, even if you are doing something right, you're going to have haters. There is going to be somebody that is going to hate on you, and 9 times out of 10 is because you have something that they want, but they're not willing to do what it takes to achieve it. Because they want to be in the softball team, they want to play video games while you're out there hustling and doing whatever it takes. It's funny, throughout the years, I spent 20 years in the military, in the Air Force, and even until recently, even my wife got asked if we have Burger King and McDonald's in 2017. Come on, what currency we use. I've been asked where's my green card, if I came in on a canoe, you name it. Those are ignorant people, and you can't never argue, or you can't argue with somebody that is ignorant, that the education level is in any subject. Because when I talk about education level, it doesn't mean that somebody that has an associate and I have an MBA. That's not what I mean. It's a education level on a specific subject. If I know more about marketing than you, what you're going to argue with me? It's a waste of your time. If you know more about house building, construction, why I'm going to argue with you? It makes no sense. But there are people that will argue with you just because they're just ignorant. They're just ignorant, for not to avoid saying a bad word. And with recent events about what happened in Puerto Rico, I see people arguing in both sides. Yeah, I can't help to ask if they have the whole picture. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and I feel that I have more knowledge than the vast majority of people that I know in the United States. However, you still don't see me arguing on social media or with anybody. I leave the argument for the political analytic people. The people that want to be in that area, in that realm. That's not me. I grew up in a household good that my mom is from one side, political side, my aunt is from another one, and my grandpa and my other aunt is from a different one, and my grandma and I just put them to fight. It was a chaos. It was like a sport. I realized that people are passionate about whether it's blue or green or red, but not about the person. And I think that's the wrong way to approach these political issues and arguing without having the facts. Often I get asked, if Puerto Rico is going to become a state. And in my opinion, Puerto Rico will never become a state. That's just my opinion. Probably the only time that I spoke politics in my videos, but that's the way it is. You're always going to have haters. Doesn't matter where you're from, what you do. Even if you get out of your way to help people every single day, you're always going to have haters. Just ignore them. Don't worry too much about the hater, but worry more about, if you can, and you can do something about it, about the distribution method, or the way the Facebook page that is sharing that content, the person that is sharing that content, why the other person is sharing the content, not the person being the loud the creating the noise. You can have a conversation with somebody that's sharing the content, but not with the person creating the content, if that makes sense. Anyhow, I'm doing paperwork today, and I found 3 stickers from Puerto Rico. This one is about hand big. I got a bigger one. 2 big ones, and 1 small one. And if you're from Puerto Rico, or if you want the stickers, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you want the stickers, I have 3. Drop a comment below. Obviously, leave a comment, like my YouTube channel, and I will send you. I only have 3, so First come, first serve. I got 3. And anyhow, message today is lesson learned. I chose to ignore the haters, remove those people from my life, those negative people, and that also allowed me to create more room for more positive people. Because you and I have flaws. I have flaws. The challenge is the problem is when I'm near or I hang out with negative or bad people, quote unquote, my flaws magnify. And when I hang out with great people, with positive people, the good in me, and I have a lot of good in me, it magnifies. My great things, the good of me in me magnifies. And I want that because it feels better. I don't have drama in my life, I have peace. So I want to keep associating with good people. Ignore the haters, ignore the losers, ignore the racist people, ignore the ignorant people. Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a great thing. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me know what you like about this video, what you didn't like, what video you want me to create next. And as always, my name is Angel Anderson. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.